Day 45, keeping my joints on point. Today we'll execute 2 quad sets, one for the lower body and one for the upper body. Each movement is going to have a 60-second timer associated with it, and based on that timer, we're going to perform either a movement for the entire 60 seconds or potentially a hold and then some repetitions in that 60 seconds. Each one will be slightly different. Our protocol today will have 2 quad sets, meaning 4 exercises associated with each set. One will be focused on the lower body and one will be focused on the upper body. Each movement has a 60-second timer that is associated with that movement. Movement 1 is going to be a squat variation. For the first 30 seconds, we're going to hold this isometric, trying to create as much tension through our feet, our hips, our legs, our arms as possible. And at that 30-second point, we're then either going to go body weight or pick up an external load and perform 30 seconds worth of repetitions. Movement 2 is going to be a single leg stability drill. We're going to create tension by making fists on the side of our body and squeezing them. We're then going to pull one knee as high to our chest as possible while keeping that bottom foot and glute rock solid. We're going to hold this position for 30 seconds, and then we're going to transition to the other side, holding this position for 30 seconds. Always remembering to allow the hip to be the movement generator and not the spine to be the movement generator. Movement 3, hip triangles. You're going to descend onto one of your legs, stay nice and low, hover over to the other side, pop back up. For 30 seconds, we're going to initiate this going in one direction, and at the end of that 30 seconds, we'll descend onto the other leg and complete these in the other direction. Our final movement in the lower body quad set is going to be a skater glide. You're going to have your foot on something slippery. We're going to load one of our legs and we're going to allow this sliding leg to go as far across the midline as possible, and then we're going to pull back to the standing position. We're not necessarily going to get this back traveling leg to have its knee touch the floor. We're just going to keep tension on this front leg and challenge mobility of the other side of the hip. After completing 30 seconds of glides on one side, you'll transition to 30 seconds of glides on the other side. All right, after completing 4 sets of the lower body quad set, we're going to transition into the upper body quad set. Movement 1 is going to be a bent over shoulder external rotation drill. Get into your hip hinge position. You're going to pull the elbows out to the side of the torso and allow the shoulders to get into as much external rotation as possible. We're going to hold and press against this end range position for 30 seconds. At the end of the 30 seconds, we are then going to go into top range reps until that full minute is expired. Movement 2 will be an overhead tricep extension executed from a hip bridge position. Lay on your back, press the hips up, extend your weight above the head. You're going to bend from the elbow, bringing your weight down towards your head and back up. You can either use an implement in either one of your hands or an implement that you're holding with both of your hands. Movement 3 is a standing bicep curl. The first 30 seconds is going to be an isometric hold. You're going to bring your weight and your elbows to about 90 degrees. Pull the shoulder blades back and down. We're going to hold this position for 30 seconds. As we transition to the final 30 seconds of this minute, we will then go into full repetitions. And our final movement of the day, prone tees. Lay face down, forehead on the ground. You're going to extend the arms out to the side so you're in a T position. We're going to spend 30 seconds holding that end range, followed by 30 seconds of pulses. 29, 30, and then pulsing in that end range for the remainder of the minute. If today's workout helped to keep your joints on point, give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel.